Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Directors Anthony and Joe Russo will always best be known for their work in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They're back working with Chris Pratt again in the new Netflix movie, The Electric State. It will be streaming on Netflix March 14th, and I'll talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. The Electric State starts in a very familiar place. It's the 1990s, and there's a large anti-robot sentiment in place, as robots were once designed for work, but have become too advanced, turning on their human companions. Destruction and war ensue until the robots are stopped and terminated, thanks to a technological advancement from Stanley Tucci's character Ethan Skate. It's now 1994, and Michelle, who's played by Millie Brown, is still struggling in the wake of her parents' and brother's death due to a tragic car accident. One night, she spots this cute, innocent robot at her house who pops up out of nowhere with a big smile painted on his face. She feels this connection to him and somehow feels that it's her brother Chris, who's played by Woody Norman, kind of speaking through it while his body is elsewhere. The robot believes a man named Dr. Amherst, who's played by Ki-hee Kwan, can help Chris find his human body. Now, during their road trip, Michelle and Chris meet a raggedy veteran named Keats, who's played by Chris Pratt, and his robot, who may be able to help them stay out of trouble. Now, as you can tell, there is a lot of world building at play here. Director Anthony and Joe Russo have tapped their frequent screenwriting collaborators Stephen McFeely and Christopher Marcus in adapting this book by Stephen Sollenhag. Now, you can feel the filmmakers trying to find a new angle in telling this story in a very familiar landscape. The book is an illustrated, kid-friendly story, and the film is really geared toward that audience, which is certainly younger, I think, than, Avengers Endgame or Stranger Things. The humor and the playful antics between some of the robots and the humans should appeal to kids. Now, most of the acting, from Giancarlo Esposito to Stanley Tucci to Chris Pratt, lives in kind of that heightened space. You have Woody Harrelson, Brian Cox, and Jenny Slate voicing some of the robots that Keats and Michelle encounter. Now, the robot design is pretty impressive with its kind of scrappy, handheld, assembled look. Now, it's set in what feels like a futuristic wasteland, but it's 1994. The Russo brothers are certainly playing into that nostalgia angle with quite a few pop culture references with MTV and the Discovery Channel to a very distinct soundtrack. There are obvious callbacks to movies like Short Circuit and E.T. along the way. Now, most of all of that will, I think, fly over the heads of its younger audience. This film comes with a massive budget, and I wish that it would have played in a theater to really feel this world come to life. It feels a bit stunted in the streaming landscape. Now, it leans heavily on easy humor, action scenes, and the robots to really drive the story forward. But there's this emotional core at the heart of this film with Michelle wanting to reconnect with her brother. That should have been stronger throughout the movie. But there is a heartfelt scene in the climax reminding us of the importance of human contact and interaction. I'm probably too old for The Electric State, but kids should hopefully respond to it. I'm giving The Electric State 2.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some other movie reviews, some celebrity interviews. I would love to hear from you. What are you streaming right now? What movies, TV shows are you watching, streaming? Let me know in the comments here on YouTube or on social media. You can follow me across all social media at Paul's Movie Trip. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of The Electric State. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.